Low self-esteem is something that have ailed a lot of women in our society today. It has caused a lot of problems, a lot of emotional traumas, and the rest of them. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Grace, and I want to say welcome to Heart with you today. To my new and returning subscribers, I am so delighted and glad you are here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I'm going to go right to the topic of today. I don't intend to take a lot of time today. Okay, so let's do this. So last week, yes, that was last week, there was a trending news about a young Nigerian girl who went for a body enhancement surgery, but it went wrong in that she lost her life. And it got me thinking, and just one thing dropped in my heart, in my mind, just one thing, and that was low self-esteem. Because I began to wonder why do people want to go do body enhancement if not because of low self-esteem? Which brings me to today's topic on dealing with low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is something that a lot of women suffer because of so many things that happen in our society today, and because of the gender stuff, okay, or maybe because of the way that we are wired. All right, but then it's always there. Almost everybody, okay, almost everybody, a lot of people suffer low esteem or low self-esteem, sorry. A lot of people suffer low self-esteem. I have suffered low self-esteem at some point in my life. But then I begin to wonder, how can we deal with this issue? Because every day you see a lot of women not being their best, okay, not being the best of themselves because they are comparing themselves with some other people, or because of what people have told them over time that have, built some belief within them, and it has caused a lot of rift. So in dealing with low self-esteem, the first thing that we need to know is, if you really want to deal with something or want to resolve an issue, the first step is to know the cause of that particular problem. So the first thing we are going to tackle today is what causes low self-esteem, because if you don't know what causes low self-esteem, how will you deal with it? Number one, negative thinking, okay? Negative thinking patterns. A lot of people have negative thinking patterns like, I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, I'm undeserving, I'm a broken person that cannot be repaired. Why do you actually have those negative thoughts? Because something has happened to you sometime in your life, okay? And a lot of people do a lot of body shaming to a lot of women. People want a lot from women. You need to be skinny, you have to be on a diet, you have to be fit, you have to do this, you have to do that. And when some people don't have some of these expectations or don't meet some of these expectations, they seem to have low self-esteem. They seem to feel they are not good enough. They seem to feel unworthy than others. Do not dwell on these negative thoughts, okay? Because when you have negative thinking pattern, it causes low self-esteem. Then abusive relationships. When you are in an abusive relationship where you are always being downgraded and, decimated with a lot of words that are not nice, people tend to lose themselves and lose their self-esteem. They tend to forget who they are. Okay, and when I talk about relationships, I'm not just talking about emotional relationships, okay? I'm talking about friends, loved ones, family members, colleagues, any form of relationship that you are in where your value is not accepted and praised and recognized, it makes the person feel that she is not good enough or he is not good enough. I'm using the women because it is more paramount amongst the women. You see, you are in a relationship where your friends, your clique of friends, every time they are talking about how they traveled, how they're very wealthy, how their boyfriends are treating them well, it can make one lose self-esteem. So I think we should all be careful how we behave or treat others. Some people will say, yes, that what somebody else thinks deduces from what you say is none of your business. But hey, even the Bible says that our words should be filled with grace, should be full of grace. Our words should uplift, not cast down. Okay, our actions should bless, not destroy. That is one thing you should do. In every relationship you are in, what are you investing? Okay, what are you giving? Are you giving positive vibes or negative vibes? Relationships that tend to destroy people's worth and self-esteem is another cause of low self-esteem. Childhood trauma. There are a lot of children that were verbally abused, physically abused when there are a lot of people that were physically and verbally abused or different forms of abuses when they were young and they have not recovered from this trauma. It makes them lose self-esteem. So parents, be careful of what you say to your children, how you talk to your children, how you handle or deal with your children. Societal pressure. There's violence, different forms of violence, telling people you need to diet, need to be on a diet to keep in shape. Oh, why are you not dating at this age? Why are you not married? Are you still single? Racism, tribalism. There are a lot of things, societal pressure that the society puts on people that make them lose self-esteem. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. I can't do this. I don't have the qualifications. I don't think I have what it takes to do it. You need to start believing in yourself. These are some of the causes of low self-esteem. I don't know why I keep saying low esteem. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are some of the causes of low self-esteem. So since we know the causes of low self-esteem, what can we do to improve on our self-esteem as women? Because I started with the story of the young girl that died doing body enhancement surgery, right? I dig deeper. I went to search for this girl. Oh my goodness, she was a beautiful girl. She was a beautiful girl who was filled in the right places. Like, she is somebody that you could always, like, I'm sure some people were even envious of her, but I don't understand why. For each and every one of us, God made us specifically unique in our own way. Some people have it bigger on some areas of their body, some have it smaller, and that is how some other people like it. Beauty, they say, is in the eyes of the beholder. So what is it that we are fighting about or fighting for? If you don't believe in yourself, people can't believe in you. People can only believe in you and respect you to the extent and to the measure that you believe and respect yourself. One of my friends, Moturaya Adefamoti, said something in one of the books that she wrote. She wrote about shame money. I think you should get that book. She said something. She said, whatever is a shame to you, name it, shame it, and own it. I'm going to give us an example. For instance, let me say I'm a very, okay, like now I feel that I've added a lot of weight, right? Instead of me allowing people to come to me and say, why are you looking like this? Man, you've added so much weight. Or even if people tell me that, what do? I say, yes. Oh, yeah, I noticed I've added so much weight and I'll tell you I don't feel good about it, but I'm doing something about it. But right now, I feel good about myself and about how I am. I love myself. Now, you named it, or rather, I named it, I shamed it, and I owned it. The person, that other person, the other party will not have anything to talk against me based on my weight. It's the same thing. Don't kill yourself over something somebody else is thinking. One of my cousins, some years back, when she was in a relationship, and they've been in this relationship for a long time, instead of the guy to just come out and say, I'm moving on with somebody else, he started body shaming her. I've met your mother. Your mother is fat. I don't want a woman that is fat, and I think you're going to be fat. You're adding weight. You're adding a lot of weight. You've not even had any child, and you're adding this kind of weight. What's that? If somebody is going to love you, the person will love everything about you, appreciate you for who you are. When God created the heavens and the earth and everything in it, for after each creation, at the end of each day, he looked at everything and said that it is good, and said that they were good. God made you and said that you are good. Don't allow anybody to say or make you believe otherwise. So how can we improve our self-esteem as women? Number one, be more aware and conscious of your thoughts. Be more aware and conscious of your thoughts. Don't just allow yourself to think anyhow. Learn to meditate. Learn to have quiet time. Okay? Jot and journal your thoughts. If you notice a particular pattern, look for a way to change it. Instead of saying I am not enough, you say I am more than enough. Instead of saying I am not beautiful, you can say I am beautifully and wonderfully made. Change the way you talk about yourself. Address the negative thoughts. Don't say things like I'm not something like nobody loves me. Don't say things like nobody loves me. Nobody will accept me. Rather say I am worthy of love. I am loved. I am strong. Don't say, oh, I am weak. No. You speak the right things about yourself, you start believing it, and you start seeing it in your life. Engage in body-mind healing. When I mean body-mind healing, okay, I mean, it's just like the Bible says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Health starts from the mind. Some people are sick because of negative thoughts and the wrong things, negative things they have in their mind. Sometimes sick people, even the medical practitioners will tell you that we have done our part. It's left for you to do your part by wanting to live, having the will to live, and it's the same thing. You need to have the will to be healthy. You need to have the will to be the best of yourself. You need to have the will to be whoever you want to be. Do not allow anybody talk you out of it or make you feel otherwise. What do you say to yourself? How do you see yourself? That is how people will see you. That is what people will say to you. Do away with relationships that are not adding value to your life. Any relationship that debases you, any relationship, anybody that you are around, and instead of coming out a better person, you feel deflated, check that relationship again. I did a video about choosing the kind of people we work with. I will have to add that link in the description. You need to check it out. Be mindful of the people you hang out with. Hang out with people that think the way you want to think, that behave the way you want to behave, that do things the way you want to do things, because their positivity will rub off on you. Whatever it is they do will rub off on you. Even if, for instance, if you are not wealthy and you hang around wealthy people, people will think that you are wealthy and accord you the same respect with as people that are wealthy. It's the same thing. Don't allow anybody talk you down. Because girl, you are a superhero. You are unique in your own way. Being alive alone means you are a fighter. So don't give up on yourself. Revisit your beliefs and have boundaries. What are those things you believe about yourself? The apostles, when Jesus picked them, they felt unworthy. Okay? But God does not go after people that already have the qualifications, because he wants to qualify you. He wants to make you the best that you can be, because he has that particular purpose in mind for you. I have thoughts for you, thoughts of good and not of evil, to bring you to your expected end. And that translation says to give you a hope and a future. So if there is someone who has this in mind for you, what then are you looking out for? What then are you looking for again? Change your belief system. What do you believe about yourself? I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So what it is that you cannot do, what it is that you cannot be. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. The people that you are looking at that are trying to deflate you are no better than you. I often say that the difference between you and the person that have made it is time and the work that you have to put in. Put in the work over time and you become just as you want to be, or even better. In conclusion, remember to name it, shame it, and own it. Vulnerability, when you're vulnerable, there is little or nothing that anybody can hold up against you. Love yourself. If you love yourself, no matter what anybody says, you know who you are and you understand what you are capable of, so you will not be moved. Love your body. Love your body. Take care of your body. Wash your skin. Take care of your skin. Pay attention to your body. You don't have to look haggard. You don't have to look old. You don't have to look unkempt. Take care of yourself. Love your body and take care of your body. Love your flaws. No, we all have flaws. Okay, we all have flaws. So love your flaws. What are those things that you cannot do? Understand that, oh, this is what I cannot do. When you understand that, you make efforts in doing better at those things. Be proud of your scars. Our yesterday does not define us. Our scars are evidences of our stories and our journey. Don't hide your scars. I think I did a post on was that like I think Instagram. Yes, Instagram this week. I talked about scars. Our scars tell our stories. It shows where we have been. Let people see it. It's an evidence. Don't be ashamed of what you have gone through in life. That's what I mean. We make mistakes. We have been victims one time or another. Be proud of your scars. Be grateful for your imperfections. No man is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Our imperfections are part of our beauty. Because in that imperfection, you see somebody that will compliment you. You see somebody that will help you. You will see somebody that can relate to it. Finally, place a high value on yourself and never allow anyone but yourself and God be the reason that you do something. If you want to embark on something or on a journey, or you want to do something, let it not be because of somebody. Let it not be because you want to gain validation from somebody. Let it not be because you want affirmations of people. Let it not be because you want to fit in, you want to be accepted. Don't go do things, change your body because people are doing it. No. Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for yourself? Of what benefit is it to you? So, what is it going to be like for you? What are you going to do today to improve on your low self-esteem? Do you know the reason why you feel that you are not enough? I want to tell you today that you are more than enough. And that is where we're going to draw the curtain for today. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share if you have not. And thank you for having me today. Have a very wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week, and bye.